All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION this morning, where the race to the White House is heating up. After the formal nomination of President Donald Trump to run for the presidency yet again on the first day, it is day 2 today of the Republican National Convention, which is kick-started.
2 years ago, I was honored to tell John Ponder's story of transformation in the Rose Garden on the National Day of Prayer. Today, I'm thrilled to welcome him back to the White House. John's life is a beautiful testament to the power of redemption. John grew up without his father. As he tells it, my mother was strong, but she wasn't able to keep us out of the gangs and off of the streets, and they were violent streets. At the age of 38, he was arrested for bank robbery. While John was in prison, he began reading the Bible and listening to Christian radio. One day he heard Reverend Billy Graham on the radio proclaim, "Jesus wants to be Lord of your life." On that day, John dedicated his life to Christ. He spent the rest of his time in prison studying the Bible. When he was released, he heard a knock at his door. It was the officer who put him in jail, FBI Special Agent Richard Beasley, who said, "I want you to know that I've been praying for you." Now, Richard and John are best friends, and we are grateful that Richard is here with us today. In the last 10 years since John was released, he has created one of the most successful reentry programs, Hope for Prisoners in Las Vegas. I was glad to speak there earlier this year. As John says, Hope for Prisoners is a movement that began as a dream in a tiny prison cell and is now making a difference in the lives of thousands, truly bringing hope that there is an opportunity and a community that is waiting and willing to offer them a second chance. John, we honor your devotion to showing returning citizens that they are not forgotten. We believe that each person is made by God for a purpose. I will continue to give all Americans, including former inmates, the best chance to build a new life and achieve their own American dream, and a great American dream it is.
Now, day 2 of the Republican National Convention is expected to be as eventful as day 1 was. So let's take a look as to who is expected to be speaking tonight in America. An address that voters are waiting for with bated breath. Melania Trump, the First Lady of the United States of America, her address is expected to come after Trump family found itself in the middle of yet another controversy. A tell-all book called Melania and Me is at the center of this controversy. It's been penned by Melania Trump's former friend, Stephanie Wolkoff. And the book reveals what is being described as disparaging remarks that she reportedly made about President Trump and also his children. Now, Mike Pompeo, the Secretary of State, he was in Jerusalem representing the United States in the ongoing efforts to establish the Arab-Israeli connections. Eric Trump is also expected to speak. Donald Trump's son, and Tiffany is speaking even as we speak. Now, Donald Trump's daughter is addressing the Republican National Convention. So it is 70 days to go for the presidential elections. Democrats and Republicans are going into the final stretch of the campaign. Unlike their counterparts, Republicans are holding a part of digital, part in-person convention. This, despite the United States remains the worst affected country due to the coronavirus outbreak with more than 5 million cases.